It's Debora Coty back with a little chuckle therapy for you. About 10 minutes, give or take a minute or two, of chuckle therapy. Fun, laughs, levity from my book, Too Blessed to Be Stressed. This is from the chapter called The Back 40. Years, not acres. The scripture is Isaiah 46:4. I will be still the same when you are old and gray, and I will take care of you. I love the story about the grandmother who exited a grocery store to find 4 men piling into her car. The men fled when she pulled out a pistol from her purse and waved it in the air, screaming, "I have a gun and I know how to use it." While loading her groceries into the back seat, the woman noticed a football, a frisbee, and 2 six-packs of beer. She then spied her car parked 4 spaces away. Ooh, big oops. When she arrived at the police station to report her mistake, she encountered 4 pale men reporting a carjacking by a mad elderly woman less than 5 feet tall, glasses, curly white hair, packing a very large handgun. Betty Davis was right. Old age ain't no place for sissies. Hey, we don't have to pack guns to become a packing granny. It's attitude that's our secret weapon as we explore the back 40. The back 40, you know, those mysterious years on the other side of the hill. The far side of the hill creeps up on us when we're still panting and sweaty from clawing up the front side. At the hill's peak, you pass that mid-century mark in age. The kids are grown, people, jobs, and responsibilities aren't pulling you in 1,000 directions at once, quite as much as before, and you have the tiniest bit of space to rediscover you. You take a deep breath, smile, and cuddle up with a good book and a triple mocha latte. Suddenly, the ground falls out from under you and you're skidding down the back slope of the hill. Hormones disappear. Long-lost pounds reappear. Memory disintegrates, and that face staring back at you from the mirror looks alarmingly like your great Aunt Hilda's. Wrinkles form in the dead of night. You know, if I listen closely, I can hear my flesh creasing and crinkling when I pad to the bathroom in the wee hours. You know, it must have been a woman who coined the phrase wee hours on a midnight potty run. The creation of the world probably sounded a lot like this, as God enthusiastically gouged rivers and trenches and valleys from the smooth, blemish-free earth. It reminds me of the night after I wallpapered my daughter's nursery without sufficient pace. The poor baby kept waking up, screaming, and as I sat in the rocker nursing her at 4 a.m., I discovered why. The strangest rustling noises surrounded us from all sides of the room. Oh, so totally creepy. It sounded like enormous snakes slithering behind the walls. It turned out that by morning, every single sheet of wallpaper had slowly peeled off the wall, crackling in protest until it crumpled to the floor in a wilted wad of disgrace. Too bad the sheets of facial wrinkles won't follow suit. Once those wrinkles, I prefer to think of them as smile footprints, are set into the fabric of our being, there's no good way to iron them out, shy of a surgical tech. My bulging shelf of anti-wrinkle cream and firming eye ointment attests to that. And heaven forbid your aim is off when applying your mascara. Erasing an errant smudge in that putty skin beneath the eye is like trying to wipe blueberry sauce off a runny cheesecake. It just goos and smears worse than ever. The older I get, the more I resemble a grease-painted quarterback ready for the big game. Can't even scrawl in a Bible verse like my football hero Tim Tebow used to do. I graduated in the University of Florida class of 79. Go Gators. Ugh, obnoxious Gator chomp there. There must be a way to use gravity to our advantage. Maybe ditching our bras would pull the wrinkles out of our faces, huh? But then we'd have to tuck our little bosoms into the knee highs to keep them from being tripped over, huh? Some gals put the skids on the downhill descent by running back up the hill. like the 66-year-old Spanish woman who had her uterus rejuvenated with hormone therapy and gave birth to twins after she had been in menopause for 18 years. No kidding. Yay. Can you imagine confusing the baby's vitamins with your Geritol? Or preparing his juice bottle while slurping your morning Metamucil? Or watching him cut new teeth while yours are soaking in a glass of Efferdent? Well, Sarah was 90 when God granted her heart's desire, and she gave birth to Isaac. That was in Genesis 21. Genesis 21. I'll bet she never once complained about trading her wheelchair for a baby stroller. After all, Papa God's in the miracle business, and He is able to do far more abundantly beyond all that we ask or think, according to the power that works within us. That's straight out of Ephesians 3:20. That power, of course, is His enormous, undefeatable power. Don't you love the promise and those exciting words and phrases? Far more, abundantly, and beyond. There's hope for us, sisters. You and I can be Cinderella. Through Papa God's work working within us, we can transform into new, improved versions of ourselves beyond our most extravagant imaginings. I'm living proof that age is only a number. I began writing at age 45 when my youngest chick flew the coop. While sitting in a dentist's office praying about what to do with my life, I heard Papa God's still small voice whisper that it was finally time to pursue my lifelong dream of becoming a writer. Now, 15 years and 200 articles and 40 books later, my heart bursts with His blessings, far more, abundantly, beyond my wildest dreams. It's never too late to become a packing granny, as long as we harbor attitudes of expectation, wonder, and excitement about what's around the next bend in the road. What back 40 harvest does Papa God have in store for you? And I'm going to close this chapter with a quote from Jonathan Swift from his book Gulliver's Travels. "She's no chicken. She be on the wrong side of 30 if she be a day." Thank you so much for joining me for a little chuckle therapy. I do hope you enjoyed it. Please give me a little feedback at my website, DebораCoty.com, or via Facebook. I would really love to hear from you. And if you would like me to create more of these little chuckle therapy breaks, please let me know, and I'll be happy to. Many, many hugs to you, BFFs. Blessed friends forever.